Hello guys, welcome to our next lesson. In our previous lesson, we looked at what Nextjs is. So in this lesson, we are going to look at how to install everything we need and how to proceed with Nextjs. So the first package we'll be looking at is Nodejs. So for you to run Nextjs on your PC, you must have Nodejs installed. So you just have to visit nodejs.org and you click on the download button and install it. I already have one, so I don't need to download and install. But if you don't have, then you can just follow this process and download, then install it on your own PC. Just visit the website, download it, then you install it. Very simple. And let's check the next package, which is, I usually like using Vscode. You can use any of your preferred code editor, but I prefer Visual Studio Code. I have one already, so I'm not going to download it. So if you don't have one, you click on the download button, download it and install it. I'm using a Windows system and Windows PC. That's why it's showing me download for Windows. If you're using Mac, it's going to show you for Mac. So let's continue. I've already created a folder already called tutorials. You can decide to create this folder anywhere you want, but I created it in my exam folder, my exam directory, my exam folder, sorry. So you just create a folder, then we have to open a command prompt. So you click there and type cmd, you hit the enter key, and this is our command prompt. So type the command to install a project, a Nextjs project, which is npx create next app at latest. Then we hit the enter key. Then we are going to provide the name of the project. So we use first. Okay, we'll just go with the default. Yes, I like using the src folder. Go with the default. For the ESLint, yes, I'll use ESLint. I want to use the app directory, which is recommended, so I will use that. So, and I also like using Tailwind. I like using Tailwind, so I also use that. And I don't want to change the alias, I want to leave it like that, so I just go with the default and wait for it to install. Wait for everything to install. After it has been installed, then we can continue with the rest of the things. Yes, our project is now installed. Then we have to move to our code editor now and see the structure of the project and run the project and see how it looks on the browser. So all we have to do now is to write a command on, if you like, you can write a command on the command prompt, or you just open the text editor. So you just write that code dots, then our code editor opens up. All right. This is our code editor, and that's the project folder up there, tutorials, and the project name is first. As you can see it there, you see first, project folder, tutorials, the project name first. Now we can expand it, and this is how the project structure looks like. Yes, we have the node, the src folder, the node modules folder, the src folder. That is the main folder where everything we'll be working with will be, and that is the app directory which we selected earlier when we were installing it. Yes, this is the structure. So this is the structure of a typical a typical Nextjs project. If I'm using Node, I'm sorry, a typical Nextjs project. So, all right. So let's open the terminal and run this project and see how it looks on the browser. Okay, so we just have to type a command to run a Next.js project, which is npm run dev. All right, let's wait for it. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to cd into the project folder, which is first. So I have to cd into first. That's the name of the project. So it says cd first, and we hit the enter key. And yes, now you can see it now, tutorial/first. So now we can run the npm run dev. All right. So all we have to do now is wait for the link to appear, which is localhost 3000. Yes, that is it here. HTTP localhost 3000. So we can just go to our browser, copy the URL, the link there, and paste it or type it, or sorry, or we can just control click. Sorry, we can just alt click on the link, and it opens on our browser automatically. Yes, so we can do that. As you can see there, it is written there. So we just have to alt click, and it opens on our browser. All right, there is it. So it's loading. It's loading now. Once it's finished loading, we see the template Next.js comes with. So we can edit it if you like, or we can create. We are going to create our own, which we are going to do later on as we proceed with the rest of the lessons. So this is the default template that Next.js comes with. Yeah, you can just go back to the code, modify some things there, and you see the changes on the browser. So it's very easy. So we go back to our code editor now, and we'll go to the src folder, the app directory, and we look for page.jx. That's the home page that displays on the screen that we just saw now. So as you can see there, you can just see that image tag now. That's Next.js that was showing on the screen. Yes, that's Next.js. That is the image tag there. So the Next.js is an image. So we are going to delete that and type our own code and see how it shows on the browser. So let's do that. Select delete, and we open a paragraph tag. All right. You can type any text you want. I just feel like typing this. My first Next.js app. All right. We type, we save, and we go to the browser. Normally, like I said in the first lesson, Next.js does fast refresh. So you are not supposed to refresh the page. Immediately you save, you see it, but I don't know what is happening now. It's supposed to show without refreshing. Let's check the code again. Let's see. It is there. We've done that. It's there. I don't know why it didn't fast refresh, but let's just reload the page. Let's reload the page and see what happens. If we are going to see our change. All right, let's reload and see. All right, that is it there. My fixed Nodejs app. But I believe in subsequent lessons, this is not going to happen. And when you try it on your own, it's not going to happen as well. So this is the boilerplate of Nextjs, and this is what we are going to be working with. We're going to be using this folder structure to work, and in subsequent lessons, we're going to see how to add our own pages, to create our own pages and put some stuff in them, and just modify things, and how to create route and other things. So we are going to see in our next lesson.